Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm back again. I want you guys to make it happen for yourself, right? New subscribers, in case you didn't know, I got t-shirts. The red has black lettering as well as white lettering. I have black t-shirts and white t-shirts. It says, make it happen for yourself. That is my mantra. That is something we all should be living by, right? When the times get tough, when it get rough, when it gets shaky, right? Just inhale, exhale, breathe, say a prayer, and move forward, right? Anyway, all of my stuff is down in the description box. Email, Cash App, TikTok, all that stuff, right? All of my social media stuff. Yeah, that's what I need you guys to do, to like, share, and comment, and subscribe. So now let me tell y'all, I am looking for another job, right? So I went on an interview, okay? Not gonna tell y'all where it was at and none of that because I don't want these people to see it or something, right? Went to the interview. Now they said business casual. Now me have been in corporate world and in offices most of my adult working life. I know how to dress and for an interview, but they are relaxing a little bit. That's why it's business casual, right? So lady used to have on a dress or stockings or heels, no earrings, no jewelry, no too much makeup, don't have on no cologne. It used to be real strenuous. But the stress, it used to be real strict. That's the word I'm looking for. But now they're calling it business casual, okay? Now, this is the problem. Black folks, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better for our own sakes, for our own children, for generations behind us, right? They told you what not to wear. No tennis shoes, no jeans, no flip-flops. Okay? I pondered what I wanted to put on because it's, it's still warm. I didn't want to wear long sleeves. I didn't want to particularly have on a suit jacket or nothing like that. So I picked my fashionable little outfit out, going up in there. Well, when I get there, and there's a room of about, in the waiting room, maybe 20 people, I looked around. They said no tennis shoes. I saw Jordans of every style, Air Force Ones, boobity dupes. I saw them all, right? I saw men with no haircuts. Young men with no haircut. One young man walked in with his hat on. Ain't nobody never told him you take your hat off when you enter a building. The receptionist had to tell him, take your hat off, sir. I want to cuss and I want to say some words, but I can't because I get penalized by YouTube. But this discussion absolutely calls for some cuss words. I seen ladies, now, in case y'all don't know, this is a class, this is free game. In case you don't know, there are some situations you can cross over. Business, let me put it like this. Club wear is not business. Just because it look cute when you down at the Sugar Shack, that ain't what you wear in the office setting, okay? One girl came in there and didn't have on her undergarments, no waist trainer. She didn't have on nothing, stomach flapped out. She had on a white see-through tight dress, white. First of all, that ain't what you wear to interview. You don't wear white. Wear your dark colors, black, blue, brown, beige, khaki, You don't wear white, though. And then she had on some red, tall, 5-inch booties. That would have been beautiful, fabulous, correct for the Sugar Shack, right? Not for up in here, okay? Seen another lady. Listen, y'all, I was so appalled and disgusted, right? I seen girls with jeans and tennis shoes on. I seen girls with jeans and tennis shoes and no socks on. Complete the look. If you're going to do that, complete it, right? Nappy head. I seen nappy head females as well as nappy head men. Like, you can have all the braids. That is our culture. Braids is our culture. Put some grease on it, brush it up, gloss it up, shine it up, sheen it up. Come correct when you come in somewhere and asking them for something. right? I was so disgusted. I was so disgusted. I seen a couple of guys did have on their dress shoes and their ties. A couple of guys had on ties. Tie wasn't mandatory, but I did see a few gentlemen with ties on. But the overall appearance, like if I was to walk in that room, if I was hiring and I walked in that room, with the exception of me and maybe this one lady, everybody would have to leave. Go back and try it again. I'm going to need y'all to go back and come back like I told you to come back. I said no tennis shoes. You got on tennis shoes. One girl had on rain boots. She on her galoshes, right? I was looking and looking and looking and could not believe what I was seeing, right? People were, when I'm in the waiting room, now, everybody was on their phone. Not everybody, but most of them were on their phone. I didn't pull my phone out just because I've been on interviews, I've been in situations, or I've been privy to people are watching you, right? They're just watching you to see your professionalism, right? So I ain't going to pull out my phone. I'm not pulling it out as much as I want to. I got two of them. I wanted to get on Facebook, play games, do all that, TikTok, all that. I didn't pull it out. I sat there, right? People on their phone. One girl, after you leave the office, they take you to the next phase where you go sit some more and wait to be interviewed. One girl walked in on her phone. Oh, I got to call you back. You talked all the time when you talked that whole time from there to there coming through. Y'all, when I tell you, I was so disgusted, right? And that ain't all. That ain't all. So you sit in this room, there's a curtain. They're interviewing. There's several interviewers on that side of the curtain. So I'm trying to pay attention to see what they're asking, what they're doing, what's going on. That's what I'm doing. People sitting there on their phones. And then as one person, two people get up, we move further. It's like musical chairs or something, right? That got on my nerves. So I'm watching. Now, mind you, let me tell you, there was a lady in there. She had a mask on, but she kept coughing. And I ain't talking about like, it was something down up in her throat cough, right? Because when I first heard it in the first waiting room, I thought that was a machine, air compressor. You know, I didn't quite know what that sound was. Well, when I got in that room and I heard it, I said, oh, that's her. I zeroed in on her. Now, she coughed every 2 or 3 seconds. That was a problem for me. Right? But she wasn't near me. And I did have on my mask. Nobody had on their mask with me and her, by the way. The people that worked there didn't even have on a mask. That was a problem for me. That you're coughing and you got on, you know, that was a problem. Another thing that got on my nerves, they sent you the links every day from the time you applied. And then they said, night before, they said, fill out the application. The applications are not long anymore. They just ask you a few questions. Fill out the application. So when we get in the waiting room and they call our names, they said, okay, Bobby, Susie, Mary, John, you got to go over there and fill out your application, right? So they had to go over there and fill out their application. And y'all ain't fill out the application. They told you to. Why didn't you? So then the guy that was sitting next to me got up. And I said, you know, I would have never gotten up. If I'm waiting around and we doing something, I'm not getting up because I don't want to miss whatever is going to happen. I don't want to miss it. That's why I'm always on time. I don't want to miss nothing. So he gets up. I said, well, maybe he tired of waiting. He going on about his business. He come back. Now, we done moved up a few seats when he come back, and the seats are filled. So his seat gone. Right? So he sat on the side, y'all. As we got closer, because he was behind me, right behind me. As we got closer, and the seat got empty right in front of me, he tried to sit there. Dude said, The dude that was getting ready to sit there. Dude sat there, and dude made him get up. It was eyeball to eyeball. Then dude pulled the chair from him. Now my table would go back. I'm like, oh my God. Now nobody's making noise or anything because we really trying to get this job here. We ain't got time for this foolishness, right? These dudes I thought was getting ready to go to blows about this seat. Dude told him no and then pushed him. I'm like, ooh, not to push. You don't put your hands on nobody. So I'm sitting there with my legs crossed because ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting this interview right now. Unless y'all pull out pistols, I'm gonna sit right here like ain't nothing going on, right? This is black folks, right? Now, just so happened the lady that was monitoring the room had got up, and so she didn't see this. And it was a white lady, right? It's a white lady. But just so happened she didn't see this. Dude and them had to stare off. They had a quiet little scuffle. And then dude got back in. The original dude that was sitting there got his seat back. And so the dude that was sitting next to me, he went and sat down. Then I guess he thought about it. He thought about it for a moment. He got up and went and got somebody. So when somebody came back, he was pointing over at me. He was like, I was with this lady. I said, because I ain't moving my seat. I said he was behind me. So whatever happens after me. That's all I'm saying. It happens after me, right? Now, there was a dude that had jumped up to that seat next to me, but I ain't got to do that. When him and the dude was arguing, he was saying he sat there, I didn't open my mouth because that ain't my business. I know how to mind my business, right? But once he came in and pointed to me and said, I was sitting with her, I said he was sitting behind me, right? So then now we got to tell everybody how to sit, how to go, how to play musical chairs. When this person get up, you sit here, they had to do all of that, right? That got on my nerves so bad, y'all. But it pays more than what I'm making now. And it looks like it's a little more orderly. We'll see. A little more organized. But that was listen, black folks, we got to do better. Don't go nowhere looking like you look. You should have went nowhere looking like that. When I seen, they clearly said, and they sent more than one email. They sent several emails. Your confirmation for your interview was an open interview, like a job fair sort of thing, but it was just one company. Like, come on in. Here's your confirmation. Don't wear the jeans. Don't wear the tennis shoes. Don't wear the flip-flops. And they had even said, when you're working, there won't be no jewelry, not even a watch, right? You won't, and I think they give you the uniform to wear and this and that. I was so disgusted by them. And, I probably was the oldest person sitting in that room. I was so disgusted because I'm like, this is the future. This is the future, right? When you go somewhere for a job, look like you want the job. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't got time to go through what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. The people told y'all what to do and you didn't do it. Look like you want to get the job. Look like it. Because when you go and these groups of people and white folks is looking, that's why they look at us and treat us the way they do. We don't love ourselves. And I'm looking at these people here with all this natural hair. Ain't nobody had no grease, no oil sheen, no Vaseline, no baby oil, no nothing on their head. Right? That disgusted me. So I just want to talk about it because I can. Right? And maybe I can help one person to know how to dress properly when you go on a job interview. Okay? And if you don't know, Google it. It's real simple. Google it. See, back in my day, it was hard. You had to have encyclopedias and go to the library, look it up. Right now, you take this, that's all you need to get whatever information you need at any time. I wake up out of my sleep Googling stuff. Okay? Google is my friend. All right? So y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to be proper when you leave out the house. I don't care for what the occasion is. Be proper. Be proud of you. All right? Anyway, that's all I got to say about that, y'all. All right? Y'all be good and stay down and be cool, okay? It's fall, y'all. First chilly day.